Hello there, my friend. Today, we're taking you step by step through the 12 key moves that'll help you double your income. Okay? From understanding what's really holding you back to mastering the skills that actually pay, positioning yourself in the market, and building multiple streams of revenue that work even when you're not. Welcome to ALUX, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. All right, so let's start off with step 1, identifying your income ceiling. Because you know, Alexa, most people who want to make more money, they often waste years grinding away without ever realizing what's actually stopping them from earning more. If you want your time and energy to actually pay off, you need to understand what's keeping you stuck at your current income level. So grab a pen and paper, my friend, because by the end of this segment, you'll know exactly what's holding you back, how to break through it, and how to position yourself to earn twice what you're making right now. You know, Alexa, most people who say they want to double their income never actually do. And the ones who try often waste years working harder without ever working smarter. And that's because they either chase quick fixes, copy what somebody else is doing, or dive into opportunities they don't fully understand. If you want your effort to pay off, you need to identify the real bottleneck in your income and systematically remove it. Okay? So grab your pen and paper, my friend, because here's our promise. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's limiting your income, how to position yourself to earn more, and how to build systems that keep the money flowing. All right, so you want to double your income. Of course you do. If you're thinking it's as simple as asking, how do I make more money? Well, think again, okay? Because that approach almost always backfires. Like when people see someone making 6 figures online, they think, I'll do exactly what they're doing, without understanding the years of work that got them there. Or worse, they end up jumping from one opportunity to another, never sticking with anything long enough to see real results. But maybe they go in the opposite direction. They say, well, I'll just work twice as many hours. And then they're crushed when they realize they're burning out without actually earning more. The problem is, most people never really think about their income strategy very much at all. They either chase opportunities they don't understand, or work themselves to death without a real plan. But what if there was a way to avoid those traps? What if you could identify the exact constraint holding your income back and systematically remove it? Well, my friend, that's where understanding your income ceiling comes in. Okay, now, your income ceiling is the invisible barrier that keeps you stuck at your current earning level. And it's built on a simple but brutal reality. You can only earn as much as the value you create multiplied by how many people you can reach. So let's break that down to see how it shapes your income. All right, the first piece is all about understanding the value you create. This is really important when thinking about your income, okay? Because think about it. If you're flipping burgers, you're creating maybe $10 of value per hour. If you're a consultant solving million-dollar problems, you're creating thousands of dollars of value per hour. Income is built on value creation. It's like playing a game where the score is determined by how much value you can generate. And in the long term, every income level has a ceiling, right? But if you've built your career on creating real value, those will be ceilings you'll know how to break through, or at least you can figure it out as you go. So ask yourself, how much value am I actually creating? Where could I create more value without working more hours? Because imagine if you focused on that. Now the second piece is about finding how many people you can reach. This matters, okay? Because if you're creating massive value but only for one person at a time, you're going to hit a ceiling fast. But if you can package that value and deliver it to hundreds or thousands of people, you'll multiply your income without multiplying your hours. Think about a doctor versus a YouTuber. The doctor creates incredible value, saves lives even, but can only see so many patients in a day. A YouTuber might create less value per person, but reaches millions. And that kind of reach becomes the multiplier for income. So ask yourself, how many people can I currently reach? How could I reach more people with the same effort? That is your second piece. Your third then is what you can actually charge for that value because, yep, can't forget about that, right? Because, look, okay, You can create value and reach people, but if you're undercharging or giving it away for free, that's charity, my friend, not income. The good news is you can create value and reach people in proven markets. And really, almost any skill can make serious money if you position it right. I mean, people laughed at the idea of paying for bottled water. They laughed at the idea of paying monthly for software, and then SaaS happened. But the key is, there has to be some kind of willingness to pay. If you can clearly connect your value creation to something that people are already paying good money for, you've got yourself a path to doubling your income. So ask yourself, what am I currently charging and why? What would happen if I doubled my prices tomorrow? Now, the fourth and last piece in understanding your income ceiling is knowing your leverage. So when it comes to income, the truth is that this one is, well, kind of the secret weapon. Leverage is what allows you to create more value without working more hours. It could be technology, it could be systems, it could be other people's time. When you have leverage, your income isn't tied to your hours anymore. It's tied to the systems you've built. All right, so that's your income ceiling. When you know the value you create, how many people you can reach, what you can charge, and how much leverage you have, you've identified exactly where you're stuck and how to break through. So now that you know what's holding you back, there's another problem waiting for you. And if you don't solve it early, it'll keep you stuck forever. You see, most people don't earn more because they don't have the skills that actually pay. It's not because they're lazy or stupid. It's because they're focused on skills that don't move the income needle. You're probably not the only person who can do what you do. Competition is real, and to earn more, you have to deal with that reality. However, the best way to do that is to actually become irreplaceable. And this is where high-income skills come in. You see, most people focus on what's called commodity skills, where tons of people can do the same thing. That's what it's like in a crowded job market. Everyone offering the same skills at the same level for the same pay. The competition here is brutal because everyone's replaceable. The alternative is high-income skills, rare, valuable abilities where you don't have to compete because you're in a league of your own. In the job market, this means developing skills where competition becomes irrelevant. Instead of trying to be slightly better than somebody else, you become fundamentally different. One of the best examples of this is copywriting. See, back in the day, anyone could write words on a page. But the people who could write words that actually sell products, those folks were worth their weight in gold. When great copywriters came around, they didn't try to be better writers. Instead, they mastered psychology, persuasion, and understanding human behavior. And the result was a completely different skill set, a mix of writing and sales psychology. By doing this, they could command fees that regular writers couldn't even dream of. They weren't fighting for scraps anymore. No, they had created value all their own. So once you've figured out what high-income skills to develop, the next question is, how do you actually acquire them? Well, this is where you need to look at your current situation and start thinking strategically. What skills could you learn that would immediately increase your value? What could you eliminate from your schedule that's not actually moving you forward? And most importantly, what could you create that nobody else in your field is offering? Let's say your analysis points you toward digital marketing. So, if you learn basic social media posting like everybody else, you'll drown in competition. But what if you eliminated the surface-level tactics, reduced the focus on vanity metrics, and raised your expertise in conversion optimization and customer psychology? Well, in that case, you could offer a service where you don't just get likes, you actually generate revenue for businesses. Suddenly, you're not just another marketer, you've built a skill set that feels impossible to copy. That's the real power of high-income skills. In the short term, they help you stand out. But in the long term, they give you room to charge more, work less, and build a deeply loyal client base because they can't get what you're offering anywhere else. So, now that you've figured out what skills you need to develop and you know how to make yourself irreplaceable, naturally, the next question is, how do you actually position yourself in the market